Hello everyone, yes, we're here, and it's Tuesday, so you know what we're playing, some Lucid9, guys. Woo! Last episode, I believe, we watched some god-awful thing that Yiko made. I'm never picking that option again. Just never. I don't care. If you guys really wanna watch another one of those god-awful videos, if you let me know, I will do another one for you, but only if you ask nicely, because that was torture. And also, we ended up getting told to come down here. I met this nice little girl here in a school uniform. Are you going anywhere? It's like speaking to a brick wall. Do you need any help? She completely ignores my hand as she glides to her feet, idly brushing her skirt. Really? What is going on? I'll take that as a no. She glances around, not secretively, not even worriedly, almost mechanically. Just all these dots, girl. Then, without a word, she walks away, disappearing back around the corner. Bye! Have a wonderful night! Yeah, why not? That was, strange. Although I'm not sure the word strange can even quantify just how utterly strange that encounter was. Regardless, she's gone and I've got my own business to see to. Despite this calm line of thought, I'm still shaken as I head to the location Shigure had denoted on the map. Somewhere I must have taken a wrong turn. I tried to follow her directions to the letter, but there's nothing in sight. I shuffle close to the shadows, peering out of my corner of safety into the road. Several shady figures are gathering around a trash bin, laughing closely around smouldering cigarettes. Maybe I'm supposed to spy on them? No, I'm supposed to retrieve that file. Still, now that I can see why Shiguri sent me, despite her competency and verbal abuse, she's small in stature and can easily be overpowered by any of these thugs. Moreover, she doesn't seem licensed to carry a gun. I wouldn't trust her with a gun, no. She'd be dangerous. I'd be worried. She decides to send a defenseless high school student in her stead. I creep around the side of the building, double checking my phone. Yep, right here. Give or take a couple of feet. I scan my surroundings, but there's so much litter that I can't see anything particularly significant. Maybe I should ask Shiguri? No. This is my assignment. I need to do this on my own. I absently run my hand over a brick wall behind me, as if to keep my ground. My fingers brush over something. Smooth? Wait a minute. I turn to examine the offending spot. A folded piece of paper is shoved between the cracks of the wall. Judging by how fresh it looks, it must have been put there just recently. Hesitantly, I extract it and skim over the words. Congratulations, Ishiyama. You are not a toddler. My subordinate sent me these instructions to reach the file. A ping-pong ball falls down a very narrow pipe that is fixed to the ground. All you have is your ping-pong paddle, shoelace, and a water bottle. How do you retrieve it? He claims that the file is at the answer within half a block of your vicinity. Okay. A puzzle? Seriously? We're going to try and solve the puzzle. I could ask Shiguri, but I want to try and solve this puzzle. It'll be fun. Well, I guess there's no getting around it. I have to solve this to find the file. Which object is the key to the puzzle? You have a ping pong ball, it's stuck in a pipe. You have a paddle, a shoelace, and a water bottle. How do you get it out? Water bottle. What part of the water bottle should I use? Contents. Alright, I could use the water in the bottle, which means I could just freeze the water, throw the bottle in the pipe, and you're forced to push out the ball. That could work. Pour the water down the pipe, drink the water, and urinate into the pipe. One of those two, depending on how the pipe is. I will go with this one. I could simply pour the water down the pipe, the ball would float to the surface, and I could easily pick it out. Seems like that's the answer. In that case, it looks like the answer is water. I take another look at Sugar's note. The file is at the answer within half a block of your vicinity. Does that mean I have to look for a source of water? What does that even mean? Water is everywhere. The running faucets, the convenience store. No. Wait. There's an old foundation in the other side of this building. I walk a short way down the road. Sure enough, another obscure note is stuck to the rim of the inactive fountain. Figures. Another note. I'm beginning to wonder if I'll ever find the file at all. Congrats, Shishima. You're not a kindergartner. This is the next set of instructions. A petri dish holds a colony of bacteria. Every minute, each bacterium divides into two. A scientist has begun the colony with a single bacterium at 12 p.m. At 12:43, the dish is half full. At what time will the dish be full? The hour of the answer is the direction in which you must proceed to reach the next file. So, I know exactly what it's going to ask. So, every 2 minutes, bacterium divides into two. It takes that long for it to get half full. And every bacterium divides into two. And it's just every minute. 12:44 then. It's just add 1 minute because that's half full, and if it's half full, it'll be completely full in the next minute. Okay, so 12:44 is the answer. She's enjoying this, I swear. Well, either way, it looks like I have to solve this puzzle too. Thanks a lot, Shiguri. Dish is full at. I am gonna say. 12:44. Right, if every bacterium divides into two per minute, then it doesn't matter what time the colony was started. All that matters is that 12:43, the dish was half full. Therefore, at 12:44, the dish would be completely full. We're getting these good guys. Yes, I think the first one was harder than that one. So, that was a completely useless puzzle that basically just told me to go forward. I walked down the road, keeping my eyes out for another slip of paper. And, as expected, there's another note jammed conspicuously between the crevices of two buildings. My question is, why did you go through all this trouble in order to get these notes in the first place? She'd have to come here, which utterly defeats the purpose of sending me. Yes, but she's an asshole, so she likes toying with you. Well, whatever. Looks like there's another puzzle to solve. Congratulations, Ishima. You're not a 5th grader. This is the 3rd and penultimate set of instructions. How can you throw a ball as hard as you can, not bounce it off anything, and still have it returned to you? The answer is the direction in which you must proceed to reach the file. Throw a ball as hard as you can. It's not allowed to bounce, and it still returns to you. That's easy. Up! Throw it up, it's going to come back down to you anyway. Solve the puzzle. There's no getting around it. I just have to solve another puzzle. Because I just throw the ball up. What do I need to change in order to have the ball come back to me without bouncing off anything? Ball swiftness direction. Right. I can't bounce it off anything, and I can't change the circumstances, which means I have to change direction. The question is, what direction? Up! Can't bounce off anything. Do it as hard as you can up, it's still going to come back down to you. Oh, right. Gravity's still in effect. I just have to throw the ball upwards in order to have it return to me. So, the answer is up, and the note says I have to go in that direction to reach the file. I locate a rickety two-sort building next to the canal. Two-story sort. Nah. Guess that's where I'm supposed to go? Does Shigori actually live in these areas? She's directing me to a house. I trudge up the stairs, enveloped in darkness. My only comfort is the light that comes from my phone. Eventually, I come into a creepy storage room that's filled with all sorts of ominous shapes. I jerk backwards as a dark shape bolts across the floor. But it's just a rat scurrying by. Shigori is doing this on purpose, isn't she? I swivel around the obstacles, keeping my eyes peeled for another telling corner of white. Suddenly, a silhouette waves in front of my face. A spider? Of all things, spiders. What if it poisons me? Sinks its rabbit teeth into my jugular vein, stabs its awful spiderly limbs straight through my heart. Grows to the size of... Okay. No, I'm just being stupid, right? Then I tensely wave its odious, twisted legs, neatly catching me on the nose. I instinctively stagger backwards, failing my hand before my face. My back slams into hard, stony shape. I whip around, examining it fearfully. Bleh. It's just a statue. It's just a it's just a statue of a horse plastered with a note. Finally! Hands still shaking, I seize the note and pursue its contents. The sooner I can get out of here, the better. Congrats, Shimada. You're not a middle schooler. This is the final set of instructions. A rich man tells his two sons to race their horses to a distant city to see who will inherit his fortune. The one whose horse is slower wins. After wandering aimlessly for days, the brother asks a wise man for guidance. Upon receiving the advice, they jump on the horse and ride to the city as fast as they can. What did the wise man say to them? The answer will show you where the file is. Tells his two sons to ride their horses to a distant city. Doesn't matter about the fortune. The slowest horse wins. Give me a minute to figure this one out. I think I have an idea. The final set of instructions. I'm almost done. I actually feel somewhat disappointed. Despite my complaining and the spiders, I've actually enjoyed these challenges. Hell yeah, this is a great episode. At any rate, I guess I'd better solve this puzzle and find the file. What could the wise man have said? Enter to... I'm gonna say... No, that doesn't sound quite right. Damn it! I'll be back in 1 minute. Right, guys, I found the answer. I spent ages trying to figure it out by myself, and I couldn't get the answer. So yes, I did cheat and search up online. And the answer was they switched horses. Okay. Right. If they switched horses, then they would have to race in order to win. I don't get how that works, but okay. So the answer is to change horse. There must be another horse around here. I glance around for another equine statue, flinching away from the multitudes of cobwebs spun around the corner. Thankfully, I spot one just a few feet away. Sure enough, there's a simple cream envelope slipped beneath its base. Could it actually be the file? Congratulations, Isamaya. You have slightly more capable than your worthless peers. This is no file. This was simply a test, and you passed. You may congratulate yourself, although, frankly, it was such an easy test that there really isn't. There really is nothing worth congratulating. Take a picture of this now and send it to me as proof of your passable competence. And with that, guys, we are done with the episode today. Jesus Christ. It was really, really fun. Up until the last question, which was so damn annoying. Because I got the answer early on. I put change horse or swap horse. But it was, it was a specific way in which you had to put it. And I didn't get the right way of putting it. And I'm so annoyed. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode as much as what I did, give this video a thumbs up, and because I'd love to know what you thought about it. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know if you're enjoying my stuff that I'm doing. Any games you'd like me to play, pop them in the comments, and I'll have a good look. And if you enjoyed what you've seen on my channel so far, why don't you hit the subscribe button, hit it with a paw, hit it with the Cerberus paw, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Sundara Cerberus is going back down to hell. Ow!